What up, y'all? Welcome to the YouTube channel, Real Advantage Productions. I go by Paz B. Two great things about me: I'm a cool guy, number one. Number two, I stand by what I say. I try to do what I say I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm Paz B. This is Real Advantage Productions. And I got something I want to talk to y'all about today. Let's get into it. So I want to talk about Michael Vick. You guys remember Michael Vick? Quarterback, NFL, Atlanta Falcons, Philadelphia Eagles. He was the number one draft pick, signed $100 million deal. Yeah, he was the one that got into the dog fighting, got sent to jail for dog fighting. Anyway, they recently did an interview with him on Vlad TV. I'd actually forgotten about Michael Vick. It's been a little bit since he's been playing. But of course, I have affinity for Vick because, he's from Virginia. I'm from Virginia, so VA, that's where it's at. But yeah, I forgot about Michael Vick for a little bit, but I do remember the dog fighting stuff. And I got mixed feelings. I got mixed feelings about the dog fighting stuff. But the interesting part to me is I didn't really know a lot of the details about it. And they bring up a lot of details and stuff that I didn't know about in the interview. And apparently one of the co-defendants, I guess somebody who quote unquote might have flipped on Vic, ends up getting shot a couple years after he got out of jail. So that was pretty interesting. That was definitely interesting. So, and the way that joint was set up was perfectly. He said, Vlad sets that joint up perfectly. The way he did it, he broke it down. They went to talking about, how much time he got in prison. I think they said Michael Vick got like 23 months in prison. And going from your mansion, he signed $100 million. He signed $100 million deal as a quarterback for the Eagles. So going from earning $100 million to living in your mansion and being the man, and then being in a jail cell for 23 months, I'm sure that was a lot. So they talked about that. They also talked about how when he got out of prison, he got out and he was like $1,000 in debt. They also talked about what I didn't know, a lot of details I didn't know. They also talked about the fact that he actually went bankrupt, filed for bankruptcy due to this. But anyway, he broke it down perfectly. So all this lead up to Vlad asked the question. He's like, so what happened at your 30th birthday party when one of your co-defendants shows up and ends up getting shot at your house? And the whole interview was very low key. Michael Vick he was very reserved. He wasn't really saying a lot. But when he asked this question, it got a little bit more animated. And he was quick to say, "Oh, well, I don't know what happened, and I wasn't there," and all this kind of stuff. When I hear that, the way it was set up, the way like I said, he set it up perfectly. Talk about all the stuff that happened to him, and had to file for bankruptcy. I did all this time in prison, and I was walking around with a lock and a sock because I didn't know what people was going to do to me, and and all this sort of. And he was talking about and I wasn't sure how I was going to take care of my kids and my family, and I had to file for bankruptcy, and I was in debt when I came out, and et cetera, and et cetera. And then he asks, so your man came, one of your co-defendants came, one of the people that helped put you in prison to your birthday party, is up getting shot. And he immediately jumps into, well, I don't know what happened, and I wasn't there, I wasn't supposed to be there. He got shot, then I left. It was going on outside, and he got super animated. And to me, and of course, this is all just my interpretation. I don't really know what happened. I wasn't there, but to me, it looks like obviously he knows a lot more than what he's saying. You know what I mean? And it was just a funny situation. So that was my takeaway from it. But the way they do it on Vlad TV, they got the different parts and the clips. This is part 13, and it's titled Michael Vick on his dog fighting co-defendant Quantus Phillips shot at his birthday party. So definitely check out that joint. And you can check out some of the other clips too, because some of the other clips is when they break down, what happened to him, and the filing for bankruptcy and the 23 months, and all the other stuff as far as, being fired from the Eagles and all that stuff, and being a husband, being a father, and worried about taking care of your kids and all that sort of stuff. So it was great the way you broke it down. And what are your thoughts about the dog fighting? Did he deserve what he got? Should he got more? And et cetera, et cetera. I got mixed feelings on it, but love to hear what you guys think. So let me know what you think. Invite you guys to check it out. And that's all I got.